I'm Alexis, and let's take a look at the third of 7 known lightsaber forms in the Star Wars universe, SORESU. Known as the Way of the Mynock or the Resilience form, SORESU was a defensive form most notably mastered by Obi-Wan Kenobi, Depa Billaba, and then passed down to her Padawan, Caleb Dume. In response to the weak ability of Form 2 Makashi to counter blaster fire, SORESU was developed because blasters were just becoming more and more common by the day. Yes, blaster bolt deflection is the main strength of SORESU, but there is more. Users were also strong in battling multiple opponents, blocking, parrying, and staying calm during a duel, which I definitely see in Obi-Wan's duel against Grievous in Revenge of the Sith and the Battle of the Heroes against Anakin. SORESU used more strict and controlled movements of the saber and the body of the user rather than the large sweeping motions used in Form 2. It was a more proper and carefully thought through form, which definitely kind of shows in Depa Billaba and Obi-Wan Kenobi's personalities. When in battle, all of the Form 3 users' focus was put on every movement that their opponent made, since it is a defensive form. Having a calm mind was super important for this. If you watch Tales of the Jedi, which you should, and you watch the duel between Yaddle and Count Dooku, you'll actually see that Yaddle uses Form 3 in that duel. Yoda also included SORESU in his fighting every once in a while, which kind of connects to what I just said before because him and Yaddle are the same species. SORESU definitely took advantage of the ability that lightsabers had to deflect blaster bolts, because that is where it really excelled. SORESU kept the user's saber very tight to their body, leaving little room for anything to get by until the user waited for the perfect time to strike back. It didn't take as much physical strength as other forms, but more mental strength. When using SORESU, a Jedi would fight until their opponent got tired or until they found a weakness, seeing as it is a defensive form. Alright, now that we know a little bit about SORESU, let's go try it ourselves. I remember I had this Jedi outfit fits the occasion. I always like to honor the user of the form by using their lightsaber color, so I did Obi-Wan, and I just can't stop doing this Obi-Wan ignition. There's just something so cool about it. One SORESU method of blocking blaster bolts is doing a figure 8 type of pattern with your lightsaber. Some more block deflection type things, but above the head. These ones kind of cover the whole body, and yes, they show how SORESU can definitely deflect blaster bolts really well. Kind of having so much fun with this Jedi robe on. And some side-to-side blocks. I feel like I can definitely remember Obi-Wan doing these types of things. I literally love this guard stance. I do it all the time. And I'm not really sure what these things are, but I just saw them on a SORESU video and kind of fun. I paired this guard stance with the figure 8 spin, kind of combining blaster bolt deflection and the guard stance. Totally feeling like Obi-Wan right now. Thanks for taking a look at lightsaber form 3 SORESU with me, also known as the Resilience form. I have a lot of fun looking at these lightsaber forms and kind of seeing how the Jedi did it. Of course, when you do your lightsaber training, do whatever feels fun and right to you. When I'm using my lightsaber, it definitely does not go along with any of these forms. The saber I'm using and the one that's my thumbnail is from Nsabers. You can use code Alexa7 to support me and save money on your saber. If you're inspired by Obi-Wan from this video, maybe get the Obi-Wan saber. That'd be so cool. I'd appreciate it if you followed me on Instagram and subscribed and left a comment. I would love to chat with you about this form. And that's all for today. So goodbye, and may the Force be with you. Oh yeah, and if you're watching this video, make sure to check out my lightsaber form 1 and 2 videos. I'll link them below.